Shall we drown them? Best wishes. All right. Gotta cool off. Beautiful. Very well. Spring has sprung. Of course. Let's go. Well. Time for a swim? Yes. Yes. Best wishes. Beautiful. Let's celebrate. Gotta cool off. I'll bury you in the sand. Let's go. Of course. Best wishes. Oh! Very well. Spring has sprung. All right. You've been naughty.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Infernal Clear video for Fire Emblem Heroes, this time taking on Walhart the Conqueror on his own Grand Hero Battle Infernal map. We're going to be using Camilla Emblem as usual. Just a couple of things to note about the map and the units. There are going to be reinforcements, and a lot of reinforcements. They're going to appear all behind you and around your team, so just be very mindful of that. The map itself is fairly claustrophobic. You're kind of funneled down these hallways where the enemy is using debuffs and ploys, and also limits your ability to reposition safely in certain instances. So you just want to be very careful with your placement of your units. So right up front we have this green Axe Knight who has Svalin Shield, as well as Wary Fighter and Panic Ploy. All three of those are pretty annoying. The Svalin Shield prevents you from using armor-effective weapons against him, or at least getting armor-effective damage. Wary Fighter prevents doubles against him, and then you've got Panic Ploy with his huge health pool, so he's probably going to get it off more or less if you're using Hones and Fortifies or Rallies. So if you want to one-shot him or one-round him on turn 1, you're going to have to get creative. You're going to have to use Quick Riposte, you're going to have to use Bold Fighter effect, or you're going to have to use Axe Breaker, something that basically cancels out the Wary Fighter. We have this blue mage. He has Sword Breaker, so he's going to double any of your sword units that you put into place. Also Res Tactic. The green Manakete has Res Ploy, so this entire hallway in front of him is going to get hit by that Res Ploy, which is obnoxious. And then we have this red mage who has Vantage and Speed Ploy. So again, the entire vertical column in front of them is going to get hit by that ploy. We've got Walhart himself. He has Grannis Shield, Chill Defense, which is obviously going to affect your most defensive units and give them a debuff. Attack Smoke, and Wolfberg is sort of the axe version of a legendary Lynn's weapon in a certain way. As long as there's enough units around him, or at least more units around him than are around your units, then he'll get those buffs. And with all of the reinforcements that come in, that's very easy for him to do. He also has Luna ready to go. He has it on a 0-turn cooldown, so as soon as he initiates or as soon as he attacks, Luna is going to go off. And then we got the Sword Cavalier who has Fire Sweep, Sword, Attack Tactic, and Soul. So we've got a whole host of units with different tactic skills, buffs, debuffs, ploys, all in sort of this funneling enclosed space, with reinforcements to boot. So, you know, this can be a challenge. So let's take a quick look at the troops, see what changes we made to Camilla Emblem to take this on. Not a whole lot, I'll tell you that right now, spoilers.
Of course.
Vanilla Camilla is running Camilla's Axe with Distant Counter for the A slot, Draconic R for the special reposition for the assist, Renewal for the B slot, Hone Flyers for the C slot, and Death Ploy for the seal. She is also a +10 merged on this team.
Spring is sprung.
Spring Camilla has the Speedy Gromblade build. She has plus speed, which is her super boon, which means she's going to be reaching upwards of 50 plus speed on initiation. She's got Gromblade, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Darting Blow, Desperation, Goad Flyers, and Speed +3 seal.
Yes.
New Year's Camilla has the Slaying Edge Gale Force build. She's got Slaying Edge, Reposition, Gale Force, Death Blow to help ensure those Heavy Blade procs, Desperation, Goad Flyers, and the Heavy Blade Seal.
Very well.
And then lastly we have Summer Camilla. She has a Blarblade Fury Desperation build for the time being. She has Draconic Aura for her special, Flyer Formation for her seal, and Goad Flyers for her C slot. So the first thing we're going to do, they're not going to move, they're not going to initiate on you unless you initiate on them, so we're just going to poke this Axe Knight with New Year's Camilla on turn 1.
Alright.
And we'll just reposition her to safety, and then we'll just position ourselves so that Summer Camilla is getting the Hone Flyers buff next turn. It's also important that they're on the right side of this column to note that, because that way they avoid the Panic Ploy effect. So Summer Camilla is not affected by the Panic Ploy, so she is fully buffed. So she is going to go ahead and eliminate this red mage on player phase.
Well.
We'll move Spring Camilla up to just finish off this Axe Knight. Whoops. We'll use Spring Camilla up to just finish off this Axe Knight. Perfect.
Yes.
And then Vanilla Camilla can just take out this blue mage, no problem. She's in the range of this Fire Sweep sword user, so we're just going to reposition her back. We'll use New Year's Camilla to take that hit. And she can tank that no problem. It'll also put her in desperation range. Okay, so turn 3, this is where all of the fun reinforcements start cropping up. The Thief has the Cleaner, so That's going to be sort of a bizarro blade tome in a way. It'll stack attack bonuses based upon the thief's opponent's buffs. So any sort of emblem team where you're using Hones and Fortifies, you may want to be wary about that. Bow Cavalier, obviously a threat for a flyer team. I don't have the Grand Raven build on my Spring Camilla, so we're just going to have to take the Bow Cavalier out on player phase and do it carefully. Walhart's making his approach. We've got some sword fighters with Harmonic Lance, Safeguard. Nothing too crazy, but we do have this mage, the Blue Cavalier, on the right-hand side, and the Grand Raven Green Mage on the right-hand side. So right now we can use Spring Camilla. She's fully buffed from Vanilla Camilla's Hone Flyers, so she has all those juicy boosts on her Grand Blade. We're just going to go ahead and take out Walhart on player phase. And we will now use Summer Camilla to eliminate this red Sword Cavalier. Okay. And now we're going to reposition New Year's Camilla off to the right so she can wreak some havoc over here. We want to eliminate as many of these units as possible, and since she has Gale Force, she can do so. So we're going to take out the Manakete. We're going to take out the Blue Cavalier. This Green Mage is a threat, but the Green Mage is also using Triangle Adept, which means that the damage that New Year's Camilla would take is extremely minimal. Vanilla Camilla is in the range of this Green Mage as well, but she has Distant Counter, so she would just obliterate him as well. So we'll just take out the Blue Cavalier and tank him on enemy phase. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is a pretty critical turn. They're all approaching. We've got 5 units, and we want to eliminate the biggest threats, which are the ranged threats on this turn, while keeping ourselves safely away from the physical threats. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to eliminate the Thief with Spring Camilla. Okay, and she's going to activate Draconic Aura to finish him off. Summer Camilla is going to take out the Bow Cavalier, and similarly, she is going to proc Draconic Aura to finish him off. She does need that damage boost in order to one-round him. And then at this point, we're just going to kind of back away with Vanilla Camilla. She's going to give buffs, Hone Flyer buffs, to both of the mages, which is important. Summer Camilla is in the range of the Sword Fighter, but the Sword Fighter can't double her, and she can tank at least one hit from him, so she is fine sitting right there. We're going to use New Year's Camilla to take out the Green Mage in the corner, and she's going to activate Gale Force in the process, and we're just going to back up into play safely. Okay, perfect. And now it's just cleanup. Now we just use Summer Camilla to eliminate the Sword Fighter. And now we'll just reposition Vanilla Camilla forward so that she can eliminate the Lance Fighter. Alright, so that does it. That's how I used Camilla Emblem to clear Walhart the Conqueror on Infernal difficulty, his own Grand Hero Battle. Let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using to clear this map. If you used your own Camilla Emblem, definitely let me know. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful. If it was, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.